we don't say anything. But that doesn't help them, and it certainly does not help us. Because as you said, in 77, there was no resources for brothers. In fact, even today, there are no resources. My book is the very
No, I mean,
first book to look at this.
no, I remember there was a story quite a long time ago now about a man in Canada who created the first domestic violence shelter for men. He was so attacked and so demonized, he closed his facility and killed himself the same day.
Right.
And I've always told that story. I mean, I've been writing about manhood, masculinity, all this type of thing for almost my entire career. It was one of the first things I ever started writing about. And, I've said for years and years, I said, our society does not want to deal, if you're a man and you've been sexually assaulted, go ahead and call the police. Enjoy them laughing at you. I've seen cops laugh at dudes in that situation to their face, to their very face. This is something our society does not want to address because our society does not want to give support to the same broad group of people who, on the other side of the coin, are also perpetrators. And you get into this very blurry line of victims and perpetrators and all this type of thing. And what does that mean and who is affected? And you see this with with dating and romance and the whole narrative for men, especially the last 30 years or so, has been, why aren't they this? Why aren't they that? Go to therapy, do this, do that, all this type of thing. Not realizing there's not, and I think women don't understand this. Women have these networks of support, institutions now, really, for all of this. Doesn't exist for men. In many cases, there's active activism on the behalf of certain people in that industry to make sure that never happens for men, all in the name of defending women. And I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm merely stating the state of play.
Well, it's also to protect the societal construct that men are very strong. We do not have what some of these people that are creating this narrative around men, they don't want to admit to the fact that we experience this sort of what's the word? We experience the same sort of trauma that our sisters